I don't think we have anybody to worry about in terms of Supermax yet. If I take a look at gangs, any leaders I should be aware of? It's 8, 11, and 11. I know this is like one of the few things my head covers up in the game, but gang numbers right now are 8, 11, and 11. Look at this guy. He's escaping. No, he's released. Okay. It had a little exclamation point above his head, and I thought that meant he was escaping. But that's not the case. He's not escaping. 3,000 early prisoner release. What's our release percentage now? Still 13. Still 13. Laundry doesn't have a laundry basket. I mean, it did. It did have a basket. Until you took it out. Before the room was finished. I unfortunately have to break down all of these. All these fences have to go. Because they're not big enough. But it doesn't matter because we're going to have this as our single yard now. So all this fencing has to go. But in the course of that, we're also going to be opening up this, which is not what I want to do. So while you're breaking all that down, expand this. And then also don't break this down. Just break down this. And this. Yeah, good. So that should equal all the fencing going away except for these two, and then a fence being extended this direction. We can get rid of the solitary doors. We're not doing individual yards anymore. Just in the back, I mean. Look at them. They're so busy. They're buzzing around like little bees. This is an issue. What are we gonna put here? Because we can't put a cell here, at least not for Supermax. Uh-huh. Gotcha. Let's get that done. Let's close off this wall, please. And then I think I can probably just bulldoze this. I don't think this is necessary. We can bulldoze this. They're trying to escape because there's an opening here, but it ain't gonna work. That's what the sniper's for. All right, I want to see if removing that armed guard has, and look, we've already had 2 extra people pass foundation education. Now, I don't know if that's because of removing the guard or not. It's possible those 2 would have passed anyway. We did have 5 others pass before them. So I don't know if that's a direct correlation of removing that armed guard or not. That could be just a coincidence. But I think if we get this done tomorrow or the next day or something, then it's safe to say that that was suppressing them enough. Because it took me a long time to get to 50%. Also tonight, and not tonight, real life, tonight in game, we're gonna do this execution because Valdez only has his 4% chance of clemency now, so I have let him go on long enough. Henderson has a 10%, so he'll get one more try at it. That'll just be the way it goes. That's just the way it is. So we have capacity for more prisoners. I think I'm gonna take a few more. I think we're gonna take in, let's say 10 this time and then 10 next time. Notice me, Senpai. Hi, Chicken Attack. How are you? Welcome. Chicken has arrived. We can start the stream now. Chicken's here. Everything's good. We can start now. So this is how we're gonna play this. So if you're looking at this thinking it looks weird, basically the idea is we want prisoners to have to walk the furthest possible distance to get where they're going so that we have the maximum amount of exposure for them, I guess, over here. We'll also have guards patrolling along this fence so that they can tase through the fence line. Same thing through here. They can tase through the fence line so they won't be able to get, they're not going to be susceptible to getting hit. We'll also have some guards stationed in here as well, which means this staff room needs a second entrance. Let's get demolish walls. Yeah, let's demolish this wall like this. Turn this into brick. And then we'll go with a staff door on this side. We can actually turn this into a bigger staff room if we wanted to, even. And put, like, an actual food tray down here. It's not a bad call. And bathrooms. Bathrooms are a big deal here, actually. Let's expand this to here. I don't want to block vision for the sniper, though. We can extend it up like this. If I go here, though, then we're not going to block vision. Let's go there. We'll go there with it. Said I couldn't get onto Mass Effect Andromeda before you transferred to Prison Architect. Oh, you wanted to see the Mass Effect stream? I made them a separate VOD on Twitch, so our Mass Effect multiplayer session is actually 2 different VODs because we got disconnected. My stream PC just... My Chevy shook a shit. Let's get a staff door here. And a solitary door here. With a... is it on this side or that side? I don't think it matters. We'll go like that. Alright, staff room is here now. Let's get another door in on this side. And one in on this side. How about there and here? And then we can have bathrooms here is what I'm kind of looking for. I don't know how I can do bathrooms here. It needs to be wider to do the bathroom. Maybe I just extend it down even further. This staff room is going to end up being super massive by the time I'm done with it. But I think we're just going to extend it down this way. We'll have one door there. And one door here. Call it good. Why not? And this could be a good, like, place for these guards to go. These snipers can go into the staff room and eat, go to the bathroom, all that stuff. Really close by. We'll have another sniper tower set up right here, which will cover this area as well. And also this area here for any escapes that are heading in this direction. We'll put another sniper tower over here if we want to. And then this sniper can get in. I think we'll go here with it. I need to be able to see this, but also see this. So I think this is a good spot. Go up a little bit. No, put it down like this. Yeah, that angle is better, I think. But then I can't have the fence straight. Is that going to trigger me? It might. Move it up 1. I'd have to move it up 2, though. I'd have to scoot it over and move it up 2. Yeah, that'll work. Scoot it over and move it up 2. Fence to here, because why not? Okay. We can get rid of this, and... I'm not sure about this area. We'll leave it alone for now, but let's just, like, take one of these away just so people can get in there. Because there's no access there right now. Gangs are still 8, 11, and 11. No leaders or lieutenants or anything. Magical day when Chicken finally gets a good night rest. I think, really, Chicken, I think you can get a good night's rest. I think you're capable of it. I really think you are. You just have to... It just takes some effort, some initiative. To just say to yourself, tonight, I am not going to keep working past a reasonable hour. Tonight, I will do something for myself. Tonight, I will get rest. If you just do that, you know, for yourself, I think you can pull it off, man. You just gotta be stubborn. You gotta be super stubborn with yourself. You know. Don't take no for an answer. You tell that guy who doesn't let you get sleep. You tell him who's boss. Move the couch. We can move all this stuff, honestly. Like, this stuff doesn't need to be positioned like this anymore. So we can reposition all these things. Like, I can have the couches maybe along the bottom here, if I want to. Then take the tables. Oh, we want to reposition anyway because the serving table needs to be like yeah, like here. What if I do this? Serving table needs to be here. That means I need to move this radiator. And I need to move the staff door. So let's see if we can get those two things moved. Then we'll get the serving table popped in here. Let's make sure we get a wall along this edge. Once this stuff gets put in, will be a good deal. Got these two here. And then bench-wise, we can start getting them food, so... I think I need to move that door, too. This door needs to be moved here. Yeah, like that. So let's move this door as well. And of course, we'll deploy the staff only. We didn't execute him because I was too busy working on this, so it'll have to be next time. He gets out of it again. What if he passes now? 4% chance of clemency. What if he passes now? That'd be pretty cool. It's possible. We're gonna take 10 more prisoners this morning. Maybe we'll get a gang leader and make things interesting. What is this? Oh, it's still marked as a staff room. Go away. Staff only, staff only. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Excellent, excellent. All that stuff is staff only. Very good. Very, very good. This isn't very secure. I would like it to be. Let's do that with it. We need plumbing put down here. Of course we do. All right, plumbing. Water supply is really lacking. Being able to reach down here is gonna be a problem. Let's get the big long pipe to here. Can this reach? Can that reach, I wonder? We'll find out. If it can't reach, I might make the big pipe come down to here. And then drive this over. Maybe that will reach. We'll see. I want the priority for the workmen to be on this room. Also, let's check out what's happening up here. Killed my dog! You killed my dog! What a dick! What a dick! Who goes after the puppers? Come on, who goes after puppers? Seriously, man. Killed my poor dog. You come over to my house and you kicked my dog. Let's get one janitor in here too, because we might need another one. And another sniper, because I might want another one. Okay, AMA, since it's PA stream, I'm gonna ask a question related to law. What is your opinion on legalized weed? I'm completely okay with it. 100%. It's less harmful than alcohol's been. I got no problem with that at all. And my state actually, last night, my state voted to legalize it in my last night. So we'll see if that becomes a thing. The people have spoken. See if lawmakers do as well. The new governor that was elected was also one of her campaign platforms had to do with legalization and regulation on it too. So There's a high likeliness that Michigan will become another state where it's legal, so. Which is good. I'm all for it. I don't smoke it myself, but I have no problem with it. And there's so many people who are just locked up for possession charges, and it's ruining lives. The drug isn't ruining lives. The fact that it's illegal is ruining lives. So I'm all for it. And I'm glad that my state has at least slightly more than half of its population is common sense. But it's also a midterm election, and like young people don't really vote in midterms very often. So it's also somewhat surprising because the overwhelming majority of voters for midterms are usually people older than me, usually like 40 plus. Overwhelming majority of all the voters for midterms are going to be that. I think younger generations are starting to get a bit more involved. They're starting to take more interest in it, which is good. They need to take more interest in the process. Bins. Guess I'll just put, actually, you know what? Let's put a bin here. And then we'll put the drink machine kind of on this side, maybe. Like right here next to the couches. That's good. Make this happen. I need the staff room operational. Stat. Also, I want a wooden floor in here because it looks better. Because it looks really awesome. It looks nice. We're also going to want fast movement for these guys. Let's get a staff door here. So that they have direct access. So this is nice. So now these guys have super quick access to the staff room so they can get food, they can go to the toilet, they can get all their needs satisfied right here real quick and then back out. So I like it. Really, really fast. Needed to happen. Look at all the mail. The mail is running now. It's so good. I don't want people don't vote. They complain about everything and they don't vote. I mean, we're human beings. Human beings are gonna complain. We're never not complaining about something. But yeah, that's the thing is you have to take part in the process if you want change, right? You can complain about things, but maybe you don't know a better solution. Maybe you're complaining, but you don't really know a better way. And I suppose if you're willing to admit that, then you're fine. I don't really have like a... God, why is my dog barking like mad? I don't really have I guess anything against you per se. If you're someone who's going to complain about something and you didn't vote. But you have to have the understanding that if you want to have an influence on the process, you have to participate in the process. As long as you're participating, get your message out there. If you're too young to vote, or in my wife's case, my wife, on October 11th, my wife became a US citizen. She got her citizenship, and yeah, she's got a US passport now. Aside from the ability to become president, she has every single right that I do. She's a full-on citizen now. So congrats to her. She became a citizen on October 11th, but the deadline to vote, to register to vote, the deadline was October 9th. So she showed up at the polling places and wasn't able to vote. Even though she's a citizen, she wasn't able to vote because she couldn't register in time. She was 48 hours late on the registration. Becoming a citizen, right? But if you can't vote, you have a green card or something, the policies are still going to affect you. You know, you're still here. You're still going to affect you. So you can still get involved in other ways. You can join campaigns. You can petition. You can get words out on social media. There's all sorts of things you can do to get involved in the process, even if you can't vote. And that's getting involved is the thing. Just be a part of it. It's pretty important. I'm gonna go like this because I feel like it. I feel like barbed wire on all of this is a good idea. My dog will not shut up. My God. Stop barking, please. Please. Tesla, I beg you. I don't beg you. I yell at you. Mr. Pryor for president 2040. It doesn't take that long. I think I'm eligible. I'm eligible to run if I was going to in 4 years, right? Is it 30 or 35? I think you have to be 35 to run. Not that I ever would. It's not my jam, man. I got better things to do. Well, maybe not better things to do, per se. But I have things that I would rather do, put it that way. I would much rather enjoy my life a little bit more than that. Spend it in the spotlight for everyone to be just chastising my every movement and decision all the time. Politics is too cutthroat for me. I used to care a lot about it. Like, I used to really pay attention and get involved in those online debates. Oh, man. Biggest mistakes of my life right there. Just don't do it. Just don't. Save yourself. Don't do it. It's what a waste of time. I have managed to flip people's opinion a couple of times. I've had my opinion flipped a couple of times, but it's just the amount of stress that comes from that shit. Just, ugh. And the time investment. You spend so much time just... Refresh the page, refresh the page. Did they respond yet? I want to have time to prepare my response. I want to have time to prepare my clever quip. No. Just don't. It's not worth your time. It's not worth it. Don't. Just don't. Just stay away from it. It's just senseless. My wife thought she was going to be able to vote. Because, you know, he's a citizen now, but she didn't know about the deadline. So we showed up at the polling place. Before the polling place, though, she asked me, she's like, I get to vote now. I'm like, yeah, you probably do. So she immediately asks me, so what should I vote for? I'm going, no. No, do not ask me that. That is not my decision. That is not how this works. I will not influence you and what you want to vote for. Not gonna do that. You vote for what you want to vote for. But I don't know anything. Well, step one, obtain the knowledge. Do your homework then. If you care enough to go and do the process, then time to do your homework on it, you know? So I'm like, no, I will not influence your... It's like, but how do I know? It's like, you have the internet. I do too. But it's like, but I have to vote right now. You got like 2 hours until they close. You can, you know, there's so many things you can do in those 2 hours. So many Google searches you can do in those 2 hours. Just like, look up the different candidates. It's right there. The New York Times has everything that'll be on that thing listed right there. Just look it up. Find that person. What do they stand for? Find that person. What do they stand for? Whichever one is most in line with what you stand for, vote for them. Or, a lot of times, in a lot of cases, you vote against somebody. A lot of times you'd vote against somebody. That's what we had in the presidential election last year, but pretty much. Our presidential election in 2016 was basically not who to vote for, it was who to vote against. It's like, people, I hate Hillary, I'm voting for Trump. I hate Trump, I'm voting for Hillary. It's like, we didn't have any good choices. It was just like, who are you voting against today? It was just, ugh. No. It's not worth your time. It's not. Vote based on looks? Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I'll see you guys at 2024. You guys can be my campaign team in 2024. There you go. It's all about the looks, right? Yeah, you sure it's not about like, I don't have the looks, but can it be based on voice? Can it be based on who has the radio voice? Because I feel like if you're gonna be on TV, you have to have that voice that just resonates, you know? I feel like you have to have that. If we can do that, we vote based on who sounds the best. That's good. Let's team up and let's change America. All right, let's do it. Make America listen again. Yes, it works. That's good. Make America listen again. We don't listen enough. That's my platform. My entire platform is based on listening. How well do you think that'll go over? Can we just listen to each other? Guys, just gotta listen, guys. Can you just listen to me? Can you please listen to me? It's perfect. It's exactly what we need. Campaign team would be a disaster. Morgan Freeman for president if we're going on voice. Ah, you're right, Kieran, you're right. I can't compete with that. He's the voice of God. I can't compete with that. Can't compete with the voice of God. My bad. My bad. For thinking I had a shot. I'm just gonna have to hope he dies before I get to run. I'm just kidding. I absolutely want Morgan Freeman to live forever. I really do. But if we're going based on voice, I'm not gonna win with him around. So. Capacitor. Just add one here, I guess. All right. So I think I'm set. This area is not even gonna be used yet. It's primarily in place right now just for the sake of sort of locking down this area. But once we start getting Supermax prisoners or gang leaders, we start putting them in this area, and this becomes a pretty high priority target then. A high priority area then. But for the time being, this will just be Supermax only. Staff only, staff only. Can this kitchen deliver to both canteens? It's not big enough, but we can make it bigger. It's got room for more cookers and stuff. Like I could add another cooker. But then how does it get over there? Yeah, they can't get there. Maybe I need another kitchen. Like a little brick building right here. You know, we could put like a little brick building here. Like this. This could also look after the staff room here too. Let's put a little brick building here. This will probably be enough. We'll dip into the forestry a little bit for that. But it'll be worth it. Let's go staff door there, I guess. And then we can have it go, I guess like, it has to be really secure here. So I guess we'll go with a solitary door on this side. Maybe here. That's a good point though. They're gonna have to just get direct act. They'll go through here. That's what they'll do. They'll go through here. That's fine. So this staff door needs to be moved. We need this to be a more secure door. So rather than the staff door there, we're gonna instead put another solitary right here. They can go on break. See, you can get food, he can go on break. Now he's going to get food up there. Why is he going to get food up there when he can go here? Is the staff still broke? Is staff needs still broken? Like, why go all the way up there to get food when there's food right here? Like a lot of food right here. Doesn't make sense. Let's go with not a serving table. Gonna need a sink. Gonna need a bin. Can put the sink over here maybe. Like that. I don't like that. I want the sink there. Or maybe here. Now over here is closer to the water. Let's put it here. Then we'll need cookers. Let's go with 2 cookers in the back like this. Fridges can go. We put one next to the sink, I guess. One down here. The bin can go here. It's pretty crowded. I don't like how crowded that is. Pretty small, but I want to fit 2 cookers and 2 fridges in here. I think this is my best bet for that. And then I'm gonna leave the fridge in here. But then the waste bin, if it goes here, it's really crowded. I don't really have much of a choice on that though. I mean, they could still get through here. It's just crowded. We're also gonna need metal detectors. Put one outside there. We're also gonna want to put one at a choke point here. So maybe, I think there. At a choke point there. So as they come out this way, not there. I think here instead. Yeah, here instead. Because that way, after they come through here, if they want to go to the yard right after that, then they'll have to go through it to go to the yard. If they're going through here directly to their cells, they're still going through it. So this covers that. What it doesn't cover is yard to cell or cells to yard. Let's just put 2 here so they're in a straight line. And then we can just cover it like this. But that means that this electrical line is now getting a lot of work out. Now, I don't think that can handle it, actually. I don't think that line can handle it. This line can handle it. Maybe we swap it. Oh, I got an idea. Yeah, this will work, okay. Let's put the electrical line down here. We'll have it run like that. And across here. That's something we want to. Also, kind of strange, but okay. Do that, please. Is this not outside? That's still indoors, isn't it? All right, well, in that case, just give me a concrete wall there instead. What I'm thinking is we have a warden that's calling us. Water pipe burst. Mayor, hang on a second, Mayor. You guys don't have to do everything at the same time, you know that, right? Like, you guys can space out your random events. Disaster nearby prison is a whole section of the facility unusable. We have no choice but to transfer the prisoners there to your prison, as there is no other suitable facility nearby. They'll be arriving soon. All right, forced intake. Let's kill that. Mayor's forcing me to have intake. We also have to power all this stuff in the kitchen. So what I'm thinking of doing instead is we can dismantle the utility here. There's nothing connecting this. So this whole thing will become disconnected. We'll then reconnect it, powered by this line here. We'll just connect it right here, and this whole thing can be powered by this capacitor. That'll bring a lot of pressure off of this station, like it already has. And then we'll just do that. And we'll do that line, and everything will be great. Hey guys, one more time, if you haven't had a chance to check out that survey I linked in the last video, I've linked it in this video too. It would really help me out if you had about 5 minutes. Just take part in that really quick. It would mean a lot to me. Thanks.